Here we are again, dealing with the symptoms, but yet still not wrestling with the underlying condition of this unnecessary manufactured budget crisis. And the safety of and security of our communities will suffer as a result. Our future will be compromised. After Chief Justice Cady told us about the threat to justice in our state that already exists, now a mid-year budget cut of over $1.6 million will mean court services in rural counties that we don't even know the extent of will likely be shut down. We don't know how many courtrooms will be closed by this, yet we're still talking about this kind of damage into our rural communities. We already have a 14% overcrowding problem in our correctional facilities, with a shutdown of 4 facilities just last year. And now, as Senator Taylor has reminded us, we're seeing escalating incidents in our prisons that remain short on staff to deal with those escalating problems. Senator Taylor is someone who knows all too well what can happen with an understaffed facility. We've had an inmate uprising in our state penitentiary. Senator Taylor is someone who has been there when we've lost control of a part of our prison. And he can remind you that we had better staffing ratios then than we do today. I also think it's moral bankruptcy to levy more cuts onto the DHS system that will just simply put more kids in harm's way, as we've seen over the past couple of years, due to the cuts, having inadequate staffing to handle crisis after crisis in those homes. At some point, we have to end this cycle. We have to stop the mismanagement of our state's resources and address the fastest growing problem in our state's budget: the tax credits, the exemptions, and giveaways to corporations in the name of economic progress. Just yesterday, with yet another year of inadequate school funding, we will lag behind inflation for our public schools. This body basically okayed cutting 3 times as many jobs from the Des Moines public school system as the Apple giveaway will result in new jobs for $20 million. What's the total factor outside of these school districts, of these closed courthouses, of closed correctional facilities? What's the impact in our communities? What's the impact on the safety and security of our citizens? Why are we protecting this giveaway system? A giveaway system that has benefited some of the world's most profitable companies at the expense of Iowans. I've introduced Senate File 2211, which brings transparency and accountability to that system of excessive corporate giveaways. We need to start sunsetting, start capping, start eliminating credits and exemptions that are not yielding the quality jobs that they have promised. And we need to start making our budgets reflect our values, especially when the harm is so clear. Reducing resources for public schools and the higher education system when we really need to deliver that skilled workforce ready to meet the challenges of a changing economy. How many schools closing? How many court services eliminated? How many children starving in their home despite DHS having supervised cases for them, simply because caseworkers can't keep up with caseloads? How many Iowans have to go without hope for their future? Will it take before Governor Reynolds and Republicans here in the legislature take responsibility for their mismanagement of taxpayer dollars? This is the time to start fixing problems as opposed to just passing them forward. Let's get back to prioritizing the things Iowans value most. It is time for us to come together. It is time for us to stop cutting away our quality of life in this state. Our budget is a statement of our priorities, of our values. Iowans, again, are being left disappointed by this administration and this Republican majority's priorities. I ask for a no vote for these unnecessary cuts caused by another year of mismanagement of our state's finances. Thank you.